Morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? We just getting a couple things straight here on the screen. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a great day. This is your boy Chris Dubai, and we are back once again. Today is Friday. And it's been a wonderful, long as Tamara put this morning, great week. It's been a wonderful, long, great week. Full of blessings, full of encouragement. Hope everybody has had a great week as well. Hope you all have enjoyed yourselves. Hope you've manifested some of the things that you prayed about, some of the things that have inspired you, that encourage you. I hope you have manifested some of that into existence, uh, knowing that God is still working in the background, doing some of the things that you need Him to do. So, with that being said, we just want first off, give God thanks. Thank Jehovah for another wonderful, beautiful day. It's definitely a blessing to be here with you guys again today. And we're going to keep it kind of light today because I had some things going this morning that I didn't go through. I was actually supposed to have another job interview here at 10, and the guys, they said they got to reschedule. They had some things come up in the office, so didn't have a lot fully scheduled and planned out. Good morning, Tommy. Good morning. Anybody, if you come in, just say what's up, throw the deuce up, say say good morning. This right here is actually a platform that was designed for people to network together, to create a community of entrepreneurs, community of people, uh, small business owners, individuals, people that want to network with just one another in town, in their communities. This is just a platform that was designed for that. If you have businesses, share your businesses. Feel free to please share your businesses information, contact links, what you do. If you offer services, if you provide something, please share that in the comment box on the group page, the Rich Creators group page. We have several Rich Creators group pages, as you can see in the background here. If you see in the lower box there in the green, it says Next Door. So you can definitely download the Next Door app, look up the Rich Creators group. Or if you already have Next Door app, just look up the business group, Rich Creators and Small Businesses, and you will find a group. Join the group. You'll see it's a collection of entrepreneurs. At the moment, it's over 1,000 small business owners, entrepreneurs, and creators that just share their business profiles, share what they do, offer services to the public. And so it's a great way to create a community within what you're doing yourself, and allows you to network with other business owners. And the great thing about the platform, the way I designed it, is because it's no competition. This isn't like a regular, this group isn't designed to be just like somebody's business page. Uh, it's not designed to be, let's say, if you have your own business and you create your own Facebook page for your business. Of course, you share your products on that page. Of course, you share your business information on that page. But it's not highly welcome for other people to share their business information on your page, because that's your business page, quote unquote. We can say, yeah, definitely, please use my business page, but most of the time, business owners that I've seen, and I only go off, uh, my experiences. If you have different experiences, share that in the comment as well. This is an open chat, open discussion type of chat. Uh, if you have had different types of experiences where you welcome this type of stuff, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen where small business owners like to share other businesses information on their Facebook or social media business pages, unless they're directly maybe doing something with that person that, just, most uncommon situations. So this is designed specifically for small business owners to share their business information as a community. This isn't designed to be some individual that only hogs the page and only shares their personal. This is for everybody. So please take advantage of that. We do a lot of the free, because it's that design in that aspect, we promote it in that aspect. So we see your information, we like to share it as well. So if it's on the Rich Creators page, it will be shared more than just by yourself. It'll be shared onto the other Rich Creator platforms, Facebook pages. We got several different Facebook pages as a group. Rich Creators is several different Facebook pages we share the information on, as well as Instagram pages, YouTube, next door app. So you get a huge outlet for a little bit of input. So take advantage of that. A lot of business owners say, "Oh, it's hard to get promotions, hard to get marketing." Well, you got to market to the right people, not and not be discouraged because it may be a slow takeoff. So definitely with that in mind, take advantage of the Rich Creators page, join the group, subscribe, follow, share it, because it's in your advantage to share it if you're sharing your information on it. Of course, we're going to reshare it, but the more you give people in the community, more people that follow you, access to that information as well, only helps your business. So, follow, like, and subscribe as much as possible. Definitely go to the Rich Creators page. We're also on YouTube here, Rich Creators TV. So take advantage. It's also on the back in the top corner of the screen. So take advantage of that. Look for Rich Creators TV on YouTube. We will be doing interviews soon, very, very soon. So share your information. As we follow up with those people sharing their information, we will be trying to schedule interviews with you guys to have you on the show to discuss your business, to discuss what you do, how your growth has been, the process, what the process has been, what you provide, what kind of business you are, what do you service. So please take advantage of that. It'll be a great opportunity to really expand and grow your network and community. We was gonna go over a couple things today. Like I said, we was gonna keep it light, keep it kind of fun. It's Friday, fun day Friday, as we say. We've gotten past hump day, so we just gonna take it easy. Once again, like I say, if you come into the group, say what's up. This is a group chat. This is a group platform. So this is designed for people to really share the information. If you're a business owner, again, share your information, put it up in the comments. We are right now on 5 different platforms right now. We are the Chris Dubai page. We're on the Rich Creators page. We're on the Chris Dubai Show YouTube page. We're on the Rich Creators YouTube page right now. We're live on Twitch right now, and we're live on my personal Facebook page. So definitely your information will be shared. Got a couple of office rules here. If you're going to be in a group, we got to have rules for the group. Every group got to have rules. So this is the rules for the group. If you can see them, I'll share them with you as well. Let's see here. Do think, be positive. Those are office rules. These are office rules. If you're in Rich Creators group, these are your rules. You got to think and you got to be positive. Think outside the box. It's an office rule. Rule number 2, got to be able to think outside the box. Rule number 3, give it your best, no matter what you're doing. Give it your best. You're going to be in the Rich Creators group. Give it your best. Dream plus work equals success. Dream plus work equals success. There are no failures only lessons. These are things that we got to live by. These are mantras. These are rules. Not only rules for the office, for the group, these are rules for life. Go above and beyond always. Breathe, persevere. Live and work with passion. Drink coffee. Well done, well said. Those are rules for the group. Hope you find it. Rules that's to live in life, to enjoy. We are this morning drinking one more cup of coffee. And because uh, they have not sponsored us yet, we won't mention who they are, but let them know, Monster. Let Monster know that they need to sponsor before we get to showing off their products and stuff in there. And same way goes, if you are a small business owner, you have your product, you have a product, and you would like it actually promoted on the show, get in touch for sponsorship opportunities. We're going to be having banners. We're going to have multiple banners that you can put your company on those banners. It'll be displayed throughout the show. Your information, phone number, all of this. This is just the first day I've used this platform for the show. I've used it several times before. Today's the first time since we got this new show that we've used this platform. So you will continue to see the next show will be even much better. Like I say, today was Fun Day Friday. We're going to keep it kind of light. It's just an introduction for a lot of people who first time checking out the show because we are on such broad platforms today. We're live on 5 different channels today. We're live on 6 different channels. Forgive me, 6 different channels we're live on. So shout out to everybody on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch that's chiming in. Shout out to Tommy in the comment box saying, "Hey man, bro, appreciate the love, support from everybody." So once again, those are the rules. Hopefully everybody can find it in themselves to enjoy those rules. Those are group rules. We'll do every show. We'll do group rules. We also just gonna go over a couple things that we talked about this week, just to keep it light for the week and a Friday. I don't want to put too much on you guys on a Friday. We'll do that on Mondays and Wednesdays, go a little deeper into things. But Friday, we're gonna keep it light, just have fun. If you got something to say, chime in the comment box. If you want to talk about something, throw it in the comment box. If you have a business, a brand, product, service, throw it in the comment box. I see it. We're going to talk about it. Other than that, it's going to be, a really light day. Stay encouraged. Stay encouraged. This is one of the things that we practicing. Stay encouraged. I want to make sure we keeping each other encouraged. Encourage your brothers, your sisters, and keep yourself encouraged. Speak affirmations into your life. Got a great friend tomorrow who speaks highly of speaking affirmations into your life, telling yourself how great you are every day, telling yourself how strong you are, how focused you are, how determined you are, how you can overcome any obstacle that you face. Speaking these things into your life, taking a moment to ground yourself, uh, reconnecting with your divine and your spiritual. These are things that are great mantras in life to practice. This is part of what the show is, to reinforce that, to remind you of how great you are, to remind yourself. Stay focused. Stay focused on whatever you're doing, whatever design you have in your head. God has already designed your life. He doesn't give you ideas for nothing. He doesn't give you goals for nothing. So stay focused on that. Continue to strive to be as great as possible. Continue to strive to follow your focus, your passions, your dreams. Part of your passions. If a lot of people don't, a lot of people understand that they have a purpose in life. A lot of people don't understand why they don't maybe know what their purpose is. I get that a lot. When I talk about purpose with people, a lot of people still trying to figure out what their purpose. But a lot of people are passionate about certain things. Passion and purpose are parallel. They're parallel. So that means they run together. So that means your passion is a high part of your purpose. It's just about you refining that, speaking to God about it, asking God to reveal it to you. But what you are passionate about has something and it's part of your purpose. So try to dig into that. Get to know yourself better. Ask yourself questions. Be transparent with yourself and honest with yourself. A lot of people aren't as honest with themselves about where they may be at in the process. And it's okay to not be where you want to be in the process. It's about growth, maturity, and elevation. So continue to grow, continue to mature yourself, continue to be honest with yourself. and you will continue to do great things in life. Yes, Sandra, what's up, cousin? Passion and purpose, they run parallel. And this is something that I've learned over the last few years about my passion being aligned for my purpose. I'm passionate about speaking to you guys. I'm passionate about being inspirational. I'm passionate about encouraging others. I'm passionate about public speaking. I love public speaking. Have been doing it since I was in high school. Uh, I'm passionate about, helping others. That's why we have the nonprofit group. I'm passionate about broadcasting, media, communications. And in that means God's given me purpose in that passion. It's all about me talking to God, asking him to redirect my spirit, guide my steps, and to reveal to me so that I can do his will in this passion. So passion and purpose, definitely try to define it, get to know your spiritual connection a lot deeper, and be transparent with yourself and continue to grow. That's all. Every day we grow a little bit. Every day we grow a little bit. Don't start kicking yourself in the butt because things ain't going the way you want to. Believe me, I'm there with you daily. This is why I want to do this show. God told me, hey, it's time to reconnect, and people need encouragement, inspiration, and they need a reminder. This is a reminder show. Keep pushing. Just like we were saying, continue. Continue to grow. Keep pushing. Keep pushing yourself. Keep pushing past obstacles. They're gonna come every day in some way. Keep pushing past the obstacles. We have the back to school drive. We don't want to not fail. We don't want to fail to mention the back to school drive. Uh, Thank you for everyone who has supported the back to school drive. It's going to be a great, great year. We got a couple of great sponsors who are really uh, doing some great things for us and assisting us in ways that we can't even express how proud and how happy we are to be connected with these people. Uh, Thank you for everyone who's chimed in just with support and encouraging words to us. Uh, we're a small group. It's only 3 of us in the community group. We do our best with what we have. We give, as much as possible, and we don't ask for anything in return. We're transparent as possible with the community, with supporters. We're very transparent, and that's something we strive on. So we definitely appreciate everybody for supporting us. It will be on August 13th that we will actually have the back to school drive. All the information is on the flyers on the Facebook pages and Instagram pages, as well as the website. So if you go to the Facebook page, the Us Together community group, you will see the information. If you would like to sponsor, you can definitely sponsor by just getting in touch with us. The email is on there, as well as you can inbox us directly, and we'll get that information, and we'll be able to go back and forth with you and converse on what we need to do, what we need to, how we can meet in the middle. So definitely appreciate all of that assistance that we're getting. The next one we're going to do is we're going to talk about some of the things we talked about on Monday. Yeah. Monday and Wednesday, we had a great conversation. Monday and Wednesday, we had a great conversation. And it was about how you think. It was about how you think. For everybody tuning in, I see we had a few people just jump in. I'm not sure if that's from Facebook or YouTube. It doesn't tell me exactly while I'm broadcasting which page you're jumping in. So wherever you jumped in on that, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, we're on 6 platforms right now going live. So definitely appreciate you joining in. This is One More Coffee with Rich Creators Chris. Today we are in Jamaica. Drinking coffee. Ooh, it's so good. I'm telling you, it's so good. I love coffee. I can drink coffee all day. I had an uncle uh, who was military, and he would come home on his passes whenever he would be in town to visit the family. And man, he would drink coffee from the time he got up to the time he went to sleep And you know what? I was every time he got a cup, I would run in the kitchen to see if I could get a cup. And so I love coffee, and I could drink it all day, whether it's summer, winter, fall, or spring. I could drink coffee all day. Now I may have to change from hot to cold, cold to hot, depending on the time of the day or the season. But you can't miss me with some good coffee. I last night I just an example. Last night I had to get coffee last night. And I slept like a baby. You know, that's one thing about it. Once you become a coffee drinker, you can sleep after drinking a cup of coffee. And tell me, anybody, if you agree with me, you can sleep after drinking a cup of coffee. Um, and so, yeah, definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in. Just y'all got me on, with the introduction and start talking about coffee. I get lost in the sauce. Uh, so we're gonna go back to thinking, as we was talking about all week, which is thinking you can is 50% of the thinking you can is 50% of being successful in life and work, personal, business, relationships. Just the notion of thinking you can do something is 50% of the way to it, of being successful in that relationship, in that conversation, at work, dealing with coworkers, dealing with your bosses, in your own business, when you have new ideas, when you have meetings you got to have, when you have to go and create something, just thinking you can do it, you're halfway there. And it takes other parts to that to actually see a final result the way you want it. And even if the final result isn't the way you want it, it may plant a seed. So we always got to remember we plant seeds with our actions and our words as well. So thinking you can do something is 50% of the way. Now, where's the other 50%? They say, well, what else? 50% is just, I think I can do something. Or you tell people, hey, all they got to do is 50%, and now they're running off thinking they can take over the world. Well, technically, they're halfway to that point of taking over the world by thinking they can. It takes self-belief. That's 25%. Self-belief. Uh, Believing in yourself is highly, highly, highly important to anything you do. You must believe in yourself, no matter what it is. You have to believe in yourself if you achieve and if you want to achieve the results you want. If you want to be happy with it, if you want to be successful, thinking you can 50%, self-belief 25%. That's 75% of the pie. The other 25% is what? Your attitude. Because you can think you can do something, you can believe in yourself, and you have the worst attitude. Well, what's that going to get you? That's going to get you burnt bridges. That's going to get you uh, complacency, comfortable, being comfortable. For people who want to know, who not familiar with people saying complacency, that's being comfortable. Um, it's going to give you, you know, a bad, what as they say, first impression to people. First impression is always the lasting impression. Despite how small we look at it, despite how unserious we are about our first impressions, the first impression is very vital to the success and the results that you're trying to obtain. Um, and that can be, as we said, your attitude, because your attitude is the first thing people see. They see your visual of what you look like, and they see your attitude. And if you're that is part of that 25%. So if your attitude isn't right, that first impression ain't gonna be right. So that means you gotta think you can do it, you gotta have belief in yourself, and you gotta have the right mental attitude. You gotta have the right approach. You gotta know how to meet people where they are and explain yourself. The ways to do that, as identified It's belief in self. Believing in yourself is a great way to get that self-belief up. Believing in your ideas. If you believe in the ideas you have, you already think you can do it. You got self-belief. Believe in your ideas. That helps your attitude. That helps your self-belief, and that helps your thinking. Believing in your purpose and believe in your business. If you have a business, you got to believe in it. If you don't believe in it, how can you encourage somebody else to believe in what you're trying to do if you don't believe that what you're doing is worth it? Are you doing the research? Are you studying? Are you explaining yourself properly? Believe in your business. We're going to practice this. The meaning of you. You empower self. You empower self. That means you are in control of all these things. You are in control of these results you get. Definitely, there's some things that you can't control. By focusing on things you can't control, it takes the energy away from the things you can control, which is your self-belief, which is the way you think, which is your attitude. So by believing in yourself, empowering yourself, you can achieve these things that you're trying to get. Anybody in the comments, chime in. Definitely like to know what people be thinking about this. So take advantage as well. If you're jumping in, make sure you share your small businesses. Make sure that you're going like and follow and subscribing to the YouTube pages, the Rich Creators TV YouTube page, the Chris Dubai Show. We're on Twitch. So if you're a Twitch user, make sure you go to the Rich Creators Show on Twitch. We're on Facebook, Rich Creators on Facebook, the Chris Dubai Show on Facebook, YouTube, and you on my personal page right now. So definitely appreciate everybody for jumping in. What's some of the things y'all seeing out there today? I know one of the biggest things that I wanted to help give out some information about was that it's a huge conversation piece right now is the gas prices, the rising of gas prices. What are y'all seeing out there? Because gas prices are insane right now, and they still going up. You know, gas prices are going up in some places 30 cents overnight, literally 30 cents overnight. This means from the time you go to bed, it may be 4:50. You wake up in the morning to go get gas before work. It's $5. Same gas station that you passed by last night on the way home from work. And gas is going up and rising, and gas is one of the most utilized things that you're gonna need today. For anything you're trying to do, you're gonna have to be worried about gas because you gotta travel. You gotta travel. So, are anybody finding any ways to defeat these upcoming gas prices? Anybody has any tips for the group? Make sure you share them. Share if you have if you're having any experiences that you've just seen that are outrightly insane. Share. We love to talk about it. Love to hear about it. And so, one of the things I think is important, and I wanted to just say, is to fill up. Best practices for filling up gas is when in the morning. Did y'all know that the best time to fill up your gas tank is in the morning? Well, it's true. The best time to fill your gas tank is up in the morning because it's cooler. It's cooler outside, and which means that gas is denser. By the time it gets hot, the gas starts to expand, and you get less gas than you would get filling up in the morning. Now you can spend the same $20, $30 in the morning that you would spend at nighttime at the same gas station, but you're going to get less gas if you do it when it's hotter, because the gas has expanded. It's not as dense, so that means it's going to get in your gas tank. It's going to be seem to be more in the tank than it is. That makes sense. Let's just put it like that. So it's not too confusing. It'll seem as if it's more in your tank when you're filling up in the evening time when it's hot, or the heat is hottest part of the day, as it is in the morning. So, huge thing you should do is practice getting gas in the morning as often as possible. Hope, try to get it when it's cool as possible, early in the morning before you go out. Even if you have to get out early, even if you have to get up early, go get gas. I would suggest doing that, and then just coming back home and doing whatever you got to do if it's not too inconvenient. Uh, Another thing you can do is find out where's the cheapest gas at in your area. There is an app you can download, uh, and I'll put it in one of the banners. Uh, GasBuddy.com. You can download Gas Buddy, and it will give you all the gas stations in your area, and you can find out where the cheapest gas is. And also, I think what I'm going to do as well is try to share as often as possible in the Rich Creators Facebook page, uh, local gas stations. That way we can get this going, a community of people sharing gas when they find deals on gas. Uh, it's great information to have. It's very convenient. Definitely going to put the app in the Rich Creators Facebook page and on the Christy Bosch Show page. And I'll put it in the comment section for the YouTube page. So everybody, if they want to go download that app, they can definitely download that app. And that is Gas Buddy. Just go to your Google store or whatever, and you get it. Another tip for gas right now, and I can give these tips too because, as you know, I'm a car mechanic. I've been working on cars since 2014, certified uh, car technician. Last year, I've been in car management. So I definitely understand the system, how the car works, how fuel works in the system, oil, mechanical, suspension, all these type of things. So you can always hit me up on the inbox. Don't let's not do it on the page because I'll answer your questions privately if possible. Just don't try to take advantage of the knowledge. But definitely, if you got car questions, you can hit me up. I love answering questions about cars and stuff like that. So if it's something I know, I can help you with. So definitely. But I understand the way a car works. Um, and a lot of people like to just sit in their cars and idle. Don't sit in your car and idle. Did you know that by just idling, you're burning gas? I would suggest turning your car off, and then when you need to go somewhere, turn it back on. Let's just say like the train tracks. When you're at a train stop, there's no need to sit at the train and just idle in a car. I mean, unless it's 100 and some degrees outside and the train's moving fast and it's hot and you're already hot, then Texas heat, you might want to keep the car running. But if you're somewhere where it's relatively cool outside, uh, don't just sit in your car and idle. Turn the car off because all you're doing is burning gas. Uh, and so you'll definitely see a growth in the mileage that you can obtain by just turning your car off and not letting it idle. Make sure you keep your car maintained. If you can use public transit, and on the maintenance part, what's huge about the maintenance part is if your car is needing oil changes, your tires, I had to tell someone recently they need to change their tires because their tires were wear to the part where when your tire gets below a certain spec, it starts to use more fuel because the car's having to. It's not such, and the tires aren't easily tracking across the road the same way when they were newer. So it's using more fuel. So make sure you maintain maintenance on your car. Tires are important. Uh, Making sure that you have proper cooling in the car. Make sure that the oil is right so it's not pulling on the engine more. The more the engine pulls, the more fuel you're gonna use. So definitely, car maintenance is something. And yeah, we're a little off the beat today. Like I told everybody, this is Fun Day Friday. If you're jumping in right now, we're just talking about gas, fuel, stuff like that. Just having a good time. Yes, Sandra, this Texas heat will make you black out in the car at the train tracks. You'll pull up and you'll pass out. And next thing you'll know, somebody honking the horn because the train didn't pass. It's so hot. That's how hot it is out here. It's so hot that you'll go out in a day and you'll be running to get home, and you'll just flop on the couch and sometimes you just fall asleep. You'd be so wore the heat just drain all the energy out of you. You don't even know you done passed out. You done went to church, came home from church and got them clothes off, and man, you laid across that bed on that couch and you woke up 2 hours later. That's what this Texas heat would do to you. And that's morning time. We ain't talking about the middle of the day. We just talking about morning time heat. So definitely this Texas heat will make you do some things that are abnormal in your situation. Try to group everything you got to do throughout the day. Try to make sure you put everything together. Where you're not running here and there, running there. You got to go through it. Then you find yourself, oh man, I should have got this while I was over there. Or you get home and then you realize that you should have got this at this store. So now you got to go back out and you could have did it all together. Try to be mindful of your trips. Try to be mindful of what you're doing. My mother recently had an incident with her car that air condition had. We don't know. I honestly don't know, what happened with the air condition, but the air condition was not working. And so she had to roll with her windows down for a few days till we could get it fixed. And so when I took it to the shop a few days ago and I was letting the mechanic work on it because I'm not in the shop anymore, uh, I let the mechanic work on it. And he was like, man, the car has Freon in it already. It just has too much Freon in it. Uh, we were told nobody put Freon in the car. She recently went to the shop to get oil change and maintenance done on the car, and not it's a shop that we familiar that I used to actually work at, and that she probably the only shop that she really takes her car to, which is the manufacturer shop, the dealer. And it could have been somebody there that knew me and saw it was low on Freon or saw that the AC wasn't working, and so they like, you know what, let me just put something in there for and possibly overfilled it, or maybe an uncle or somebody put something in it one day and possibly overfilled it just because they noticed wasn't working as well. My mom doesn't know. I don't know. All we know is that my boy at the shop said that it was too much in it, so he released the Freon, got it to the proper level, and the AC is blowing super cold now. So make sure if you're not really self-diagnosing your air conditioning systems either, because that can damage them and make you have to use more fuel or put you in a position where you overfill it. Somebody puts Freon in it from, they go to the local auto parts store and buys one of those cans. They try to put it in there and they put too much. If you got too much Freon in your air condition, it won't work properly either. And you'll think that you'll be riding around in the heat because you think your air condition doesn't work, and it actually works. It's just got too much Freon in it. So just be mindful of that as well. Try to be careful with who's doing what. Make sure that they know what they're doing, not just because they think they know and because the can says no. Make sure they understand the mechanics of the car. because anybody can put Freon in the car, and next thing you know, you got to ride with your windows down in this Texas heat or wherever you may be at. Uh, so be careful of that as well. Just thought that was something to throw in there since we're talking about the heat and air conditioning systems and fuel. That's, thought that was something great to throw in there since I just recently had that experience. Uh, if you're doing any traveling, I got some friends traveling today to Louisiana. Uh, make sure you pack light, and make sure that you pack consciously about where you're going. Make sure that you fuel up before you get on the road early. And if you have to, at the end of the day, get you one of those gas station loyalty cards, something like that. Shell has them. Every gas station has their own gas card, which you can get deals with. Some of these gas stations, like Murphy, Shell in particular, which is one I use often, you don't technically have to get their card, but you have to pretty much continue to go to that store to get fuel. But in doing so, you just sign up for the little account. You can download the app, or you can just sign up for their little account at the register on the thing, putting your phone number in there, and you start to build up points. But every time you go to that gas station, you save cents off gas. You may have to, find one that's close to you, that's convenient enough for you to do that, rather than every time you go into somewhere you stop and paying full price. Just get used to going to the same place, one brand gas station, and do that. And make sure you go to branded gas stations. Don't just be going to these any gas stations either. It's so many. Don't just go to the mom and pop store up the street and they sell gas, so you can get gas while you're there, while you're buying cigarettes and drinks or snacks or whatever. No, find you a branded gas station, like I just mentioned, Shell, Chevron, Valero, somewhere where it's trusted, because these gas companies and these stores, these little mom and pop stores, will put water in the gas to stretch it. So be mindful where you're getting stuff from, and be mindful of how your car's operating as well. And that's just my little tidbit on gas. It was a topic that came up several times this week. I was like, you know what? Fun Day Friday. We're going to talk about a couple things that, to reflect on from the week, like the way we think, um, the staying encouraged, staying positive. We want to definitely touch bases with those, but I want to start, I want it to be fun as well. I want it to be engaging. I want it to be some things that also affect you directly, that we see day to day, that a lot of people not talking about, but a lot of people dealing with. So I thought it would be great to start with a little gas tip for Friday gas stories. So appreciate everybody for tuning in today. It has been great. It has been great. I got some things coming up here in a moment. I got another meeting at in about an hour. I got another meeting in about an hour. So definitely asking everybody to keep me in your thoughts. It should be great. I'm encouraged. I'm inspired. I can overcome any obstacle. I can overcome any challenge. Through Christ, I can do all things who strengthens me. And if we continue to tell ourselves these things, we will continue to grow. We will continue to develop. We will continue to be examples to our brothers, our sisters. I wish everybody well with what you're doing. If you got projects you're working on, I wish you very well with those. If you're having issues, I'm praying for you. I'm standing with you. I understand as well. I encourage you to continue to move forward, to push past it, to push through it. Um, and so that with that, have a great weekend, man. Enjoy yourself. Hit me up. Keep in touch. If you are a small business owner, again, this entrepreneur or creator, make sure you join the groups. We're on Facebook, the Chris Dubai Show page. If you're not a member of the Chris Dubai Show page, it is hip hop based. As you know, I do a lot of hip hop. I'm into hip hop. I'm working with some artists right now, some great artists. Ro Tarantino, Big Chew, uh, Amir Jackson, Dougie D, a lot of great artists I'm working with and getting to understand uh, the business a lot deeper. We're on the Rich Creators Facebook page. Make sure you follow those pages, like them, subscribe to them, share them. You should upload your information to those pages. That's what they're for. They have groups, they're network groups specifically designed for creators, entrepreneurs, and small businesses to network with one another. It is shared multiply. It's free platform to use as an outlet for marketing, promotion, advertising. Take advantage of the situation. Uh, Eventually, you know, things will grow, and when things grow, they have to be maintained. So take advantage of the situation now. Get Godfathered in. Thank everybody on YouTube, the Chris Dubai Show on YouTube. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. The Rich Creators page on YouTube. Thank everybody who stopped in on there. And on Twitch, the Rich Creators page on Twitch. So we're on 6 platforms. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. Just a few days ago, we was on 1 platform. Today, in the same week, we've grown to 5 more platforms. So now we're on 6. Where my hand at? Now we're on 6 platforms in the same week. I can only thank God. It's a blessing. Uh, he continues to remind me that he has my back and that he's covering, protecting me, and directing my steps. So do what you got to do. Grow, encourage someone else, develop yourself. And we'll see you Monday. We'll be talking about the habit number 2. We talked about habit 1 this week. Every week we're going to talk about 1 new habit for success. This week's habit was take charge of the situation. Don't wait for anybody else. Whatever it is, if it's a conversation you got to have, take charge of that conversation. If it's a business opportunity you got to take, don't wait for nobody to offer it to you. Don't wait for nobody else to come up with that idea. Do it yourself. Be consistent, and it will grow. God gave you the idea. God gave you the passion for it. Then that means it's part of your purpose. Follow it. Ask him to help direct it and develop it and create it, and you stay consistent. If it's a meeting you got to have, take charge of the meeting. Don't be, as we said the other day, there's a saying that says the loudest person in the room is the weakest person. It's also a saying that says the quietest person in the room ain't the strongest. So stand up for yourself. Make yourself known. Don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to be in the front. And if it's a life change you got to have, something that's not working for you by now. We all know what's not working for us right now. We've been doing this life thing for a long time. Despite however old you are, you've been doing it for that many years. So you've learned what works, and you learn what don't work. And if you're continuously doing what you know don't work, although you see other people doing what works for them and it's totally opposite of what you're doing, well, maybe you need to take charge and try to do something different from what you're doing. It's all right to start over. It's all right to not know, to be unsure what's next. As long as you know that's what's best for you, do what you got to do to grow, develop, and keep yourself encouraged. Until you believe it, you ain't gonna convince nobody else. Thank you, Sheena. Uh, Much blessings to you, what you're doing. Uh, Sheena has a great business. Definitely, if you need party events, you need catering, you need different types of business products, stuff like that. Get in touch with Sheena. Sheena Shenanigans. Make sure you share your information, Sheena, in the Rich Creators group page, because we have a group now that we created this week. So Rich Creators Facebook page also has a group that we're going to be sharing, networking. Make sure you join the Next Door group as well. Rich Creators YouTube, the Rich Creators Next Door group. Share your information. Tap in with the local community of business owners, entrepreneurs. Let's start to network. Let's start to support one another. And that's what this is for. Uh, let's not be intimidated by somebody else's success. Everybody not going to be as successful as we are, but maybe it's a lesson in their success that'll help us grow. Maybe it's a lesson in something they say that'll help us grow. And if we only have it in our heart to be intimidated, to not want to encourage somebody else because they doing a little bit better than us, then how we going to grow? Good morning, Demetria. Another great business owner. And I'm trying to, and these are women here. My cousin Sandra Scott, great business owners, and these are women. I'm trying to get men to come in as well. Let's support each other. We all out here doing our thing. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Much love. That was an inspired performance y'all did this week. That was an inspiring performance you did this morning. And have another inspiring performance this weekend. I see y'all Monday. I'm out.